Hi, this is Rich Carlson. Welcome to another episode of the Art of Rope Work here on Canyons and Crags. Today we're talking about using horizontal safety lines to protect a traverse towards a precariously located rappel anchor. So grab your gear and a rope and follow along.
With good rope management skills, you could rig a safety line with one end of the same rope you are using to set up the rappel. Having a rope bag that opens at both ends, like this one made by Gear Perspective, makes it easier. For simplicity and clarity in this video, we are using a separate rope for the safety line. The green rope is a 7.5 millimeter CRT haul line made by Blue Water. It is 36 feet long, approximately 12 meters, with a sewn termination on one end. It is deployed from a kit bag that was designed by me and made by Gear Perspective. For this method, the first person across passes the end of the safety line through a rappel ring and connects that end to his harness. On the other side of the rope, he can either rig through his rappelling device or attach a prusik. As the first person moves towards the rappel anchor, the rope deploys out of the bag. Using this method, a 36-foot rope can be used for a safety line up to 18 feet. Upon arrival at the rappel station, step 1 is to clip your safety tether to the anchor. Once secured, you can remove the end of the safety line from your harness and attach it to the anchor with a carabiner. The rule is always add before you subtract, meaning don't remove one form of security until you've added something else to secure yourself. Next, pull some tension on the other side of the rope and connect it to the same carabiner with a clove hitch. Depending on the competency level of your group, consider keeping someone in this position as a station manager. His role will be to make sure everyone makes a safe transition from safety line to rappel. Now that the safety line is installed, other members of the team can start moving across from the safe zone to the transition station. Establish a pace. There is no point in having everyone move to the transition station if the space there is limited. Sometimes the manager of the transition station is able to see that everyone clips into the safety line correctly. If not, you can have everyone clip into the safety line in advance and have a competent person conduct a safety check before he leaves the safe zone. There is rarely a need for anyone to clip into the anchor and come off the safety line. Stay clipped into the safety line while rigging for rappel. Be in control with your brake hand on the rappel rope while unclipping from the safety line. Better yet, lock off first. Remember, always add before you subtract. The station manager, or the last person to come across, will be responsible for retrieving the safety line. While he is retrieving the rope, he needs to be secure, with his tether clipped to the anchor, or rigged for rappel and locked off. Remove the clove hitch and the end of the rope from the carabiner on the anchor, then pull the rope through the ring at the safe zone. The sewn termination of the CRT haul line will pass through most rappel rings. If you used a knot to secure the end of the safety line, don't forget to untie it first, or it will jam in the safe zone rappel ring, and the situation will cost you some time. For the second method, the first person across is belayed by someone from the safe zone. It is efficient to pass the end of the rope through the rappel ring first and belay from the harness. In this example, I am belaying with a VT prusik. The safety line is a single strand of rope. The end of the rope is connected at the transition station and blocked at the safe zone anchor. The last person across needs to bring the rope bag with them. Retrieval of the safety line is the same as previously described. For the last method, the end of the safety line is connected to the safe zone anchor, and the first person across uses their rappel device or a prusik for security. At the transition station, the rope is connected to the anchor with a clove hitch on a carabiner. The last person to come across disconnects the end of the rope from the safe zone anchor and connects it to his harness. There are a couple of options for the last person's security. He can be belayed by someone from the transition station, or he can provide a running self-belay using a prusik as demonstrated here.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it will benefit others, please share it on your favorite social media. The best way to keep this old man motivated to produce more videos like this one, while I still can, will be to subscribe to my channel. Thanks.